What up? What's good, people? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. This what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the, grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation. I tried to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the 3 kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see Cassie. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Jesus Christ, Superstar. Everybody who watches the intro always says that's their favorite part of the intro. I don't know if it's my favorite part of the what is my favorite part of the intro? Oh, I know what my favorite part is because I know the context behind everything. When I say he called out Sandcastle, and I said, bitch, ow! Because I know the context behind it. I know the review. I know exactly what was going on. It was one of the funniest moments. You already in New Orleans? Listen, Tanya, bring me something back. You know what I want, Tanya? I want one of those, one of the little lavalier tiki torch, chain type things. Yeah. Bring me some back. Listen, I hope you got a hand grenade in your hand right now, Tanya. Either that or a hurricane. You better have either a hand grenade or a hurricane in your hand right now. Hey, everybody, as y'all come in the room. What's going on? Y'all know Friday is my light day. Y'all know tomorrow we will be doing Silly Saturday tomorrow. We're already in production for Silly Saturday. Listen, yours is Rub Me My Cooch or Rub Me My Coins, child. Listen, I gotta start getting back into reviews so I can do my my review intro because I missed this one right here.
What up? It's me, L Teddy 27.
Good night, right about the hood.
Oh dear God, I'm already eating and drinking.
Look like damn mess, just a damn mess. Don't be no And yes means no.
That's my favorite intro, right? That is my favorite intro. I had another one. I don't think nobody saw. Wait, what is this? I think this is one that I never unsheathed. That was like a Silly Saturday one. That's an old one for a Silly Saturday. But I got a bunch of stuff over here that I just never be using. I just never use over here. Child, but I missed that old intro. Y'all don't miss that old intro, child, girl, child. Anyway, tomorrow is Silly Saturday. And because tomorrow is Silly Saturday, y'all know that's our flagship programming. We are in production. The palate cleansers are done. Listen, it's ass, titties, muscles, bulges, and everything in the palate cleansers for tomorrow. So lay around for it. And so lay around for tomorrow, where you will see ass, titties, muscles, pecs, and all of that good stuff tomorrow on Silly Saturday. Hey, everybody coming in the room. I know some of y'all are coming over from Really Being. Thank y'all for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Go ahead and hit the like button because we're going to get insane today. We're going to have a great time today. It's a Friday, and on Fridays we be real chill. We be real light on the content. Hey, Anthony Smith, thank you for becoming a member. Make sure you hit me up on Instagram with a DM so I can add you to the members only chat. You'll thank me later. Anyway, but yes, I'm looking forward to Silly Saturday because we haven't had Silly Saturday in a month of Saturdays. I mean, I think it's been like 2 months. So we about to be doing the damn thing tomorrow. Don't plan to leave early either. We gonna be here for a little minute. I'm just saying. Anyway, so we here today. Let me say hey to y'all. I know I got y'all in here. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, Chuck Stavall, how you doing today? What's going on? L Love, my love, what's going on? Diamond Pearl Jim, my boo Tanya done landed down in the NOLA. Who else we got here? Sharice, what's going on over there on the left coast in California? Brown Mama, how you doing? Cajun, you holding it down in my area down in the South Florida? Oh, somebody just gifted memberships. Let me look and see who got gifted memberships. Hold on, hold your line. Catherine Powell, Brown Mama, Chuck Stavall, Lock Queen, and Yana. Those people who just got gifted memberships, and make sure that you hit me up with a DM, and you can be added to the members only chat. I should caution you, it's insanity in there, but we have a great time. We have a great time over there. Let's see who else we got in the chat. We got Gabby. What's going on, Gabby? You want me to go back to UK? You just love being the center of attention. Dear God. Hey, Gabby, how you doing, boo? Lock Queen, how you doing? Xavier, I'm glad you came to class today. You've been skipping my class this week, Xavier. You think I ain't noticed? Catherine Powell, what's going on, Catherine? We thank you so much, Anthony, for gifting those memberships. We are so grateful. Thank you, sir. Those people old enough to remember, not old enough, but that go back far enough with me. We used to do virtual blowjobs whenever there was a Cash App, Super Chat, or membership. Those are the old days. SJ, what's going on? I'm serious. We used to do that back in the day. What's going on, SJ? What is going on? Hey, everybody. Outspoken Diva, how you doing today? I'm glad you're here. We about to have a good time. Yeah. They have been pretty tame this week. I don't know what's going on in the members only chat. They've been pretty tame this week. Outside of Carry On Franklin's meat pictures that landed in the members only chat this week, it's been pretty tame in the members only chat this week. But don't worry, give them a second or two. They'll be back up to their antics. But hey, Angela, how you doing today? TGIF to you. You say, come on, 5 o'clock with your funky ass, child. What time zone you in, Angela? What time it is over there? Are you in the East time zone? Because that means you got 8 good minutes, about a good 7.5 good minutes. Girl, you almost there. Let's do it. Let's do it. We here. We got it. The weekend is coming. Everybody's working for the weekend. I am drinking the GOAT watermelon Red Bull. That is the GOAT. That's the best flavor. It's watermelon and everyone else. So I am drinking the watermelon Red Bull. It's the best one. I was very underwhelmed, Xavier, by his meat pictures, the alleged meat pictures. So yeah. 7:30. That's what time it is for you. Lock Queen, where you at? If you don't mind sharing. It's 7:30. Lord. Or is that what time you get off work? Mm-hmm. Anyway, hey Paul. So have y'all been watching Big Brother this season? Listen, put a Shondo in the chat if you have been watching this season. Now I haven't given any commentary. Okay, you at Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Lock when you say you get off at 7:30. Okay, we got you till you get off. We got you. Now, I'm a Big Brother super fan. Really, we can tell you I'm a super fan. I go back, your neck and your back. Take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. I'll take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. Take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. Take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. Take it back. Your neck and your back. I'm sorry. I'm having a whole moment over here, y'all. A whole ass moment over here. Listen, I ain't shit. But it's 3:54 over in Wisconsin. Okay. All right. This is your first season, and these bitches are horrible players. Listen, okay, let's break it down. Let's talk about it. Now, let me give y'all some history. I'm a Big Brother super fan. Been watching since the first season. I think I was in college the first season. I think I was still in college with the first season. And I've watched every season, been a super fan. I follow all of the Twitter, accounts that, watch the live feeds and everything. Several seasons I would always watch the live feed, and then when they started being you had to pay for them, I would even pay for them sometimes. Super fan. However, the last, I would say 5 to 6 seasons of Big Brother, the latent racism and discrimination it just started to begin to be too much. The last season that I watched, and I'll be honest, I didn't watch every episode. I just would stick my head in and watch, and just to see what was going on, and stick my head in again. Was the cookout season? What was that? 2 seasons ago with the cookout? That was the last season I watched. Because it just got so bad, and I was so happy for the cookout and the fact that we had, the cookout that I was sticking my head in, but I still didn't want to support. I still didn't really want to support CBS and their level brand of fuckery, because I know this was by design. Like the racism, the bigotry, the people that they were bringing in was by design. They did that. So you say Carry On's pain is just yeah, it's just all right. We're not gonna call it small. It's real regular. Just real regular. Real regular. It's two-tone though. He's circumcised. It's all two-toned and stuff like that. Like the top is real pink. The bottom is, it's yeah. I mean, those are the members only chat. You can go look at it when we add you. If you're not in, we'll add you. Who's Carry On and where can listen? Carry On is Kirk Franklin's son. He was on Bad Boys. He was on Bad Boys LA. Remember, with the dreads? Real cute too. I was so disappointed because Carry On is fine now. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Carry On. He is fine as fuck. Carry On is fine. That is a nice looking young man. I am sorry. Y'all can hate on him. He could be weird. He could be spaced out. He could have all kinds of mental issues, but the boy is good looking. That's an attractive man. I'm sorry. Ooh, child. So I was so underwhelmed and so disappointed. I mean, I still give him some. I'm just saying, child. Anyway, let me focus. Okay, let's focus. Listen, focus. So let's focus. So That's my history with Big Brother. So before this season started, I told Really B, I said, listen, I'm going back to Big Brother. I love Big Brother a lot. I'm going back to Cali. Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I said I'm going back to my roots. Gonna watch Big Brother this season. I'm gonna be all in this season because I miss Big Brother. So I've been all in this season since the first episode. So I'm all caught up. I know everything. So we can break this stuff down. Matter of fact, if anybody else watches and wants to come up and add commentary with me, there's the link. You're more than welcome to come up and talk with me about this. Hey Quake, what's going on, Quake? Shout out to you, Quake. Y'all put a Shondo in the chat for me for Quake. She did send me an article the other day. We did talk about that article you sent me, Quake, about the AKAs and their political action committee. We talked about that yesterday on the live. So if you missed it, Quake, you can go back and watch that on yesterday's live. Anyway, but shout out to you. Anyway, so season 26 of Big Brother. We got to break down. I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Now, some of these people who come into Big Brother nowadays, when they have these missteps that they have around in the game, it's like, what are you doing? Like, this show has been out for 26 seasons, okay? Plus the celebrity Big Brother seasons and Big Brother All-Stars. So that's like, this is the 29th season, isn't it? If you include celebrity Big Brother, I think it's been 2 celebrity Big Brothers and 1 Big Brother All-Star. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember the exact number, but my point is this: some of the missteps that they make and some of the shit that they be doing that gets them voted out, you on your own, bruh. Like, for example, let's go back to week 1. Matt deserved to go out. Matt was on that fuck shit. Matt was on the bullshit. Matt thought, oh, you see who I am? You see all of these muscles? Angela clocked him. Now, Angela didn't handle it right either. And the only reason that bitch is still on the show is because they don't see her as a threat at all. And that's how she's been able to escape back, because they know at any given moment they can get her ass out. But Matt was stupid as fuck. Angela called his ass out from the beginning. You the pretty boy. You want to be the pretty boy. You out here flexing and smiling and making sure you got the right amount of gel and the right curl in your hair and all of that. And every time we see you, you flexing the muscle. Girl, she clocked you right from the beginning. And then you carried your ass in there and threatened that woman. You carried your ass in there and threatened that woman. And in the beginning of the game like that, you want to be somebody who, you know what I'm saying, gets lost in the shuffle, in the numbers. You don't want to be somebody who nobody knows, that you don't talk to anybody, but you definitely don't want to be someone who the whole house is talking about, good or bad. Because if the whole house is talking about you good, you're a threat. If the whole house is talking about you bad, they want your ass out. So everybody was talking about Angela bad. The thing is, she was HOH, so they couldn't do shit. So, I forgot to put up my banner. So what you got is Matt went his ass up there. And I don't know why, Matt, you are not white. You are Filipino. You told us what you are. I don't know why you thought you had this cloak of this mantle of white privilege and breastplate of white supremacy. I guess you thought, you were white adjacent or white presenting, that you could go in there and flex like that and it was gonna be wrap your ass on up, get on out. I ain't feel bad. And all of them people voted for you and looked at you like bagger. I mean, you went up. The woman didn't even have you on her radar. She really didn't. She really didn't have you on her radar. You went up there and threatened that woman. He did threaten her occasion. That man went up there and said, you do realize if you put me up, I got the numbers. And if I don't win the BBI arena or the veto or the BBI arena, then I'll have the numbers to stay on the to stay here, and I will be coming after you next week. It's too early in the game to be making those threats. And you was there like a day and a half. They had been there like a day and a half. Okay. Alliances ain't that strong that early. You've been there 2 days, sir. You ain't got no strong alliance at all. He said he was going to either come off the block by winning the veto or the BB BB Brother AI arena. And then he said, I got friends. I got people in this house. I have the numbers, and you'll be next. You threatened her. You threatened her. When I watched it, I saw it the same as she did. He threatened that woman, and she said like me, bitch, you do realize I'm the HOH this week. Like in my brain, I was looking at him like, but he overplayed his hand. And that is a prevailing theme for this season. Bitches overplaying their hand. And we're going to let's go through week by week and show you how bitches overplayed their hands. Because I don't know what they think this is. These people have overplayed their hands. That's sometimes the dangerous part about these people who claim to be super fans and think they can outthink the show or be the first one to do this and the first, honey. Yeah, listen, Chuck, she went full Karen, baby shark, do. Mama went full scale Karen. Now, I don't know why America didn't pick up on this, but when she started calling him crazy eyes, I don't know how I felt about that, knowing that he is of Asian descent and knowing some of the racial discriminatory innuendos that there are about people of Southeast Asian descent because of their eyes. I kind of, it ain't my fight. I'm not of Asian descent. I'm not AAPI, but I look from the outside like, oh. Because mama went full throttle Karen. She went full throttle Karen. Let me tell you something. Listen. I sat there. I said, oh, shit. Damn. And then, so he lost the fucking veto. He lost the fucking AI arena. That bitch was gone. Baby, they saw him as a threat. Why? Because you went around the house flexing and all of that kind of stuff. I got to give it to Cam. Cam makes sure the only time you see him without all his clothes on is when he out there working out. And they don't even show him working out too much. But when he be walking around the house, he makes sure, let me cover up these muscles a little bit. Because I'm a tall, dark-skinned black man who was a professional athlete. I got muscles ripping everywhere. I don't need to be showing y'all all of this that I got going on so y'all can see me as a threat. Okay? So the people clocked his ass from the beginning. Yeah, he's a threat. And I think they understood if this bitch could just so flippantly just threaten someone, and if we keep you in the house, who knows what else is going to happen. And I also think the other problem was people don't like Mackenzie at that time. I don't think they like her now, but we'll get to that later. They didn't really like Mackenzie in the beginning. And because of his attachment, remember, they damn near was bequeathed to each other in fucking 48 hours. You thought they was getting married. And they was all over each other, and stuff like that. And his ass was gone. They got his ass out of there real fast. Yeah. Because who was he on the block against? He was against Kenny. He was on the block against Kenny, right? Yeah, he was on the block against Kenny week 1 because Chemo won. It was Chemo, Kenny, and Matt. Chemo won the AI arena, and it was Matt and Kenny on the block. Matt ass was gone. They all voted his ass out, and he was looking stupid in the face, like, "Oh shit." Overplayed his hand. So then we get to week 2. By that time, we have this Pentagon that's formed. The Pentagon, which was between, it was Chelsea, Cam, Brooklyn, Cedric, and then Quinn was the last one. Here's what I want y'all to put a button in. Adding Quinn as the final member of the Pentagon was their pivotal mistake. Somebody in the chat, when we get to this week's elimination, please remind me to tell y'all why adding Quinn as the 5th member of the Pentagon was their big mistake. Y'all, Cajun, I know you're not going to let me forget. One of y'all don't let me forget to tell y'all why adding Quinn as the 5th member of the Pentagon was their biggest mistake and what they should have done. We'll get there we'll get there when we get to this week's. So we get to week 2. You got the Pentagon that's formed. Chelsea is the HOH. And Chelsea called the shit out from the beginning. Soon as Chelsea won HOH, here goes Cedric. Oh yeah, we went from being, being mascots to being HOH. And Chelsea immediately clocked that shit and said, bruh, what the fuck? Bruh, what the fuck are you doing? People don't need to be knowing that shit. People do not need to, be reminded of that shit. She was trying to keep her HOH together. And Mama did. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. Tucker came in there. They had formed the alliance, but Chelsea was smart enough to know Tucker controls the other side of the house that's not in the Pentagon at that point, at that time. So she listened to Tucker. She asked Tucker, hey, Tucker, who would you like to go up? Tucker wanted Lisa ass out, and so did everybody else. She said, fine, great. Tucker said, don't even worry about it. If you want, I'll go up as a pawn. Great, beautiful. Beautiful. So, no, I think in the beginning it was Angela, Kenny, and Lisa in the beginning. And I think Kenny won the veto, right? I think Kenny won the veto. And then we ended up with Tucker went up as a replacement. Tucker volunteered to go up as a replacement. I think that's what happened, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Tucker wins the AI arena. And I think we were left with Angela and Lisa carried her ass home. Now, Lisa overplayed her hand. She tried to TJ tried to use her weapon of choice, her white woman tears, but you forgot this was white woman on white woman crime, because Angela lost her fucking mind again and went straight Karen. And then, there are two types of Karens. There's the angry Karen, then there's the victim Karen, okay? So you had Angela playing angry Karen, Lisa played victim Karen, and then you had Angela called Lisa a twit or whatever she called her, and she was like, oh my God, she called me a twit, and she went in a corner and started crying and thought people was gonna feel bad, and people went over there like, what happened? Are you okay? She called me a twit, and they were like, okay, girl, okay. Like everybody kind of did when like, girl, that's it, like girl, like that. Can I say? The amount of fucking crying that these whores be doing this season, like everybody be crying and shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all knew what y'all was signing up for. You knew you had to vote people out. You knew you were going to make friends and you was going to have to say goodbye to these friends. And you knew shit was going to go down. Somebody was going to make you happy, mad, broke down, busted, and disgusted. But the level of crying that these bitches be having going on, girl, I be looking at them like, girl, shut the fuck up. But Montrez, what's good, bro? Montrez says Lisa sat in the corner and cried. She did. And people looked at her like, you had to already got on everybody's nerves with that goddamn glitter. You was already bouncing around the house. People was upset with you. People ain't want no parts of it. Because I think, didn't Lisa win something? She won something. I don't remember what she won. But she won something. I can't remember. I think, no, she won the first veto. That's what it was. She won the first veto. That's what it was. Lisa won the first veto. That's what she won. And so because you had won the first veto, you was looked at as a threat. People had done got sick of you and that goddamn glitter and shit. You was lying to people in the house. All of this crying and carrying on. And they knew Angela can't win shit. They weren't worried about Angela. They weren't worried about Angela winning a veto or winning an AI arena. So they were like, girl, Angela is expendable. Whenever we want to get rid of that hoe, we can get rid of her. But you, Lisa, we getting rid of you now because we can't take it no more. And there you have it. That bitch was going. I was like, bye. There's a Corvette parade of all black owners in front of my house. I know that's right, Yana. Take a picture. Send it to us. So that was week 2. Now, the Pentagon flexing now because the Pentagon, but Chelsea was smart with her. Let's go back to strategy. Chelsea was smart enough to go with Tucker. Tucker said, I want that bitch Lisa going, and I know I can get you votes. Chelsea said, no problem, because it's still early. You still need numbers. The Pentagon is not enough by itself. Okay? Tucker even volunteered, I'll go up for you. Let me help you make it easier. I'll go up for you. Chelsea did that. Tucker was happy. The other half of the house was happy. We had a nice, quick, easy week. Her HOH week went by. Lisa went out. Everybody good. No harm or foul. Everybody lost. I got my side with us. I got the other side with us. Ain't no love lost. We good over here. It's good in the hood. My shit over. All right. We get to fucking week 3. Cedric's ass wins fucking HOH. And this is when shit started to go crazy because Tucker started to get antsy. Tucker started to say, wait a minute, we've been in this bitch 2 weeks and these hoes ain't even tried to do nothing. They ain't even try to play the game. Girl, I am bored, which translated to, I know the people out there watching is bored because I'm bored. Fuck this shit. This shit, we got to get this party started. And Cedric started to, ask people what they should do. Cedric was young and dumb and full of cum. Speaking of which, Cedric, I was kind of mad Cedric gone because I would be watching Cedric. Anybody, y'all know I'm a crotch watcher, right? But I would always notice Cedric used to be having a lot going on in the crotch area. He would just be having on these sweatpants and get up, and I used to be like, Cedric, bruh. You do realize you on TV right now, right? You do realize. I used to be like, bruh, Cedric, adjust. Get your life in order. Like, that's what you got to, bruh. I need you to adjust what's going on. Bruh. Okay, I thought I was the only one, Chuck. So you noticed it too, Chuck. I used to be like, Cedric. I used to be noticing that shit all the time. Like, bruh. Anyway, so what happens is Cedric's ass, Cedric is talking to everybody. Cedric's problem was, like a lot of people 21-year-old 21 years old. You think you smarter than everybody. You think you the smartest one in any room. He kept touting, oh, I worked in intelligence. I'm a military man, and I don't want people to know that I'm the smartest one in the room because I can outthink and outsmart everybody because the military prepared me for this because I worked in intelligence. And some of us looked at him like, you did what? What had happened? Like, bruh. Like, he's a likable guy, cute guy, likable guy, gregarious, but you had too much of this going on. You was feeling yourself too much. You had too much hubris. You done had too many of them little white girls that you like to mess with. I'm sure, because he gives me that like to mess with the little white girl. You had too many of them little white girls tell you how fly you is, and they liked you because you was biracial, so they gave them a close enough attachment to blackness, but not too hood and not too black. And you might have had a little meat going on, so you could blow their backside. They had to blew your head up, bruh. But you're not the smartest one in the room. I'm sorry. You damn sure is right, Lock Queen, and that's gonna be, we'll talk about that too. That's how Quinn got his ass in trouble. Quinn is also, but all of them talking about how smart he is and how great he is at the game. He fucked up too when he started telling people he had that power. We'll get there in a second. Hey Cajun, you ready to come up? Put a thumbs up if you're ready to come up. Put a thumbs up if you ready to come up. Cajun, if you ready, put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up if you're ready. Can you hear me? Are you ready? I don't know what he wants. I can't call it. I tell this young man to put a thumbs up, and he's over there. Look, I'm sure he'll at some point. You got people in the chat putting a thumb up for him. God of mercy, God of love, sir. Thumbs up. Okay, great. Lord, you would have thought I was asking,
I was checking my audio because you were playing in the background, so I was trying to stop it from doing that.
Oh, so you wasn't ready. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. You wasn't ready. Okay. That's fine. You wasn't ready. So we at week 3. Cedric's ass trying to make these decisions. Chelsea came in there and Chelsea said, listen, do the right thing. I got your back. You my boy. Don't fuck up this week. You can have a real easy week. Go with it. And I think she should have just came out and directly said, listen, do like I did. If the other side of the house come at you with a good plan, go with that shit, because we still don't have the numbers in the Pentagon. 5 people was not enough that early in the game for y'all to be acting like y'all running shit. And he was walking around the house like, oh yeah, I'm in the Pentagon and I am bruh. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
But there's no strategy. If you notice, nobody has a strategy.
That's what we thought. That is what we thought, and we'll get that now because we see some strategies coming.
Only Quinn, Quinn is the only one that has somewhat.
Quinn wasn't the only one playing strategy. This is when strategy came out. The best strategy so far was when Tucker brought his ass up there to Cedric's room, and Tucker had them figured out. Remember, Tucker was the one really flushing out these powers.
Yeah.
Tucker flushed out Mackenzie's power. And Tucker said, we can get Mackenzie to use her power this week. Mackenzie and Leah aren't aligned to anybody but themselves at that point. They weren't aligned to anybody. That wouldn't have cost Cedric anything. You see what I'm saying?
It's I don't know. I feel like production has a strong hand this season because some of the stuff that's said is like somebody's telling them this stuff. Because Tucker knew too much about
but remember, Tucker kept asking people. What Tucker was doing was, and they didn't show a lot of it on the actual shows, but if you watch the live feeds, Tucker was literally going around the house and flushing out where these powers was, and the stupid asses had always told 1 or 2 people that they had the power. And Tucker, you know, everybody think Tucker fine as hell. Tucker go everywhere with his shirt off, flexing hair gel, talking. Hey, how you doing? You know, Chemo is every time he get around Tucker, his pussy get moist every time he get around Tucker. He came right out and told Tucker about Quinn, and I forgot who told Tucker. I think Quinn told Tucker about Mackenzie.
It's been so much chatter because everybody's in alliances at this point. But what I don't understand is y'all in the same. All of y'all are in the same alliances together, and nobody thinks that this person might double cross me because they're in 4 alliances with me already.
That's my whole thing about Quinn, but we're gonna get to Quinn later. Give me a sec, because Quinn is a whole quagmire. That was the people are not seeing it. I don't know why. So when Tucker went to Cedric and said, Cedric, this is the plan. We can get her power out of here. We can make it where you know what? That's one power that's going. She's expendable. She ain't on nobody's in nobody's alliance. She ain't really playing the game. So when he came to Tucker with that, and when Tucker came to him with that, in my mind, I was like, there you go, bruh. Put her ass up. You will have the numbers. Easy week. You go on and live to fight another day. That was real easy. When he went to the Pentagon and told the Pentagon about it, the way he sold it to the Pentagon, you knew he wanted to go after Tucker. Because he could have went to the Pentagon and just said, hey, Tucker came to me with this plan. He found out Mackenzie had the power. We got the numbers plus his number. We can get her out of here and flush out the power. Even if she take her ass off the block, because he was like, what if it doesn't help my game? Even if she would have taken her ass off the block, even if she won the power, the head of household next week, the numbers were not in her favor.
Right. But what's weird
had the numbers
is him and Tucker were in some kind of alliance, it seemed like. So why would you try to get him thrown out?
Exactly. And then Tucker even went further and said, if you want, I'll go up with her. Remember, he offered himself.
Yeah, always. Like for the past 2-3 weeks, he
offered himself. And I'm looking at Cedric like, okay, that's easy, bro. He just handed you this shit on a platter. Go on and go with God and let your week go by. You live to fight another day. But nope, bro, thinks he's smart because now he sees Tucker as a threat. It's too early to be seeing Tucker as a threat. You didn't have the numbers.
It's too early for all these alliances, though, too.
Too early. And he went over there and only used the Pentagon. And that's where he fucked up. Because he thought, oh, this 5 right here is good enough. And that's going to carry me. And you didn't learn from when Matt got his ass voted out. Lisa got her ass voted out. And so when his week came, you had the drama that went on. And it wasn't just the drama, the way he did it. That shit was real dramatic. Tucker said, wait, what? When what? And he was like, well, I told you to use it on yourself. Yeah, but you probably should have said, listen, bruh, I'm telling you right now, I'm not with the plan to vote out Mackenzie. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you right now, I'm not with that plan. So if you want to use it on yourself, go ahead. But he thought he was gonna be,
But he did do that. And then they replayed it.
He said, use it on yourself. He didn't say, I'm not going with the plan with Mackenzie.
But he did say that. But Tucker said that he still wanted to do it. And he was just going to go forward with it after he told him not to. So I thought that was weird, too. Like, does nobody remember that y'all had that conversation? And they weren't alone when they had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if y'all having a secret conversation, why are you talking in front of all these other people?
But that's Cedric. Cedric handled his week just wrong. He was talking too much. He was a little too cocky.
Asking people for like, oh, do you want to go up? Would you? Why are you asking? You got the power. Put them up.
Like, it is what it is. And baby, listen. when that veto, because we had veto meetings are usually pretty anticlimactic. You know what's gonna happen, baby. That veto meeting was like a eviction night. I was like, oh shit. Like when the show ended, I left. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I like that they had the whole house sit down thing. I think that was something different.
Yeah, because when they started asking, because Cedric did that whole house sit down. Because remember, Cedric was like, well, everybody come out here. Since y'all want to know what it is, then let me tell you what it is. I was like, oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. And he tried to air it out. And I said to myself, Tucker's about to win this fucking AI. He's about to win this fucking AI. What the fuck happened? He went to fucking AI. Bruh. Kitty goes home. Now you up the creek. Now you done threw the whole house into a firestorm. Everybody's running every which way but loose. Everybody's trying to cling on to whatever alliances that they feel that they have. Kenny done went home. And it's a mess. It's a whole mess. And then y'all went and let fucking Angela, the worst one,
win again.
And so when Angela became, that's when it became crystal clear that when that fucking Pentagon chose Quinn for their fifth person, that's where they fucked up. You cannot, if this is the circle of black people, we don't need your white ass over here. They should have had T-Core in that alliance. It should have been T-Core, Brooklyn, Cedric, Chelsea, and Cam. That should have been the five.
And until last night, I didn't realize T-Core wasn't in it until last night. I was like, oh, I thought she was in it, but she's not.
They picked Quinn, weird ass.
I don't know why.
And Quinn ain't loyal to nobody.
Nobody. And he's shown y'all that time and time again.
Ain't loyal to a goddamn person. Why? Because he had that power. And he was looking like, well, bitch, a bitch can't touch me anyway. I don't give a fuck.
But the thing about that power, I didn't like how they did it because the whole point of it is to make everybody think Angela was the one who put those nominees. We all know you got it. So when the thing told it and said that, oh, Angela is the one that made it. Somebody else took over the HOH. I'm like, that's stupid. Like,
yeah, the way that was stupid, the way they flushed that out. Like it was too obvious. It was way too obvious.
I just
like it would have been more believable had they said this week as a twist, we're gonna have nominees happen, or we're gonna have the head of household pre-tape the nominees and have it come out that way as an AI twist. Or as a twist this year instead of doing a live nomination.
Because then when she was saying, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Exactly. And you would have been left not knowing.
Didn't do it.
Or if it would have been that way from week one, where instead of having live nominations, they would have had each week the head of household will pre-tape their nominations, and nobody will know until you go in or watch this. Even if you say they'll do it right before nominations are held. So you say they're going to go in the diary room, they're going to tape it. Soon as they come out, it's time for the nomination ceremony. And you everybody, including the head of household, watch it. Then it would be more believable.
Or
you know,
should have had somebody else do it, like that person. They should have picked somebody random,
or have Ainsley do it.
That, or I think it would have been good though if when that power was used, they would have picked any of the random house guests in besides Angela, had them on the screen saying that this is who they're picking. So it would have caused all kinds of chaos. Like, oh, we thought Quinn had the power, but you're the one that hijacked Angela's HOH and put us up. Then you would have to fight to get people to believe you. That would have been.
But the way they handled, I was like, yeah, they didn't handle that right.
It told too much because it let us know it wasn't her. So now she's not a target anymore.
So when when Cedric went up, I said, "Oh, bruh is going home." I knew immediately. I said, "Cedric been doing too much fucking flipping his mouth." Cedric just felt like this Pentagon was gonna save him. That shit, and we knew behind the scenes, them hoes ain't loyal to the Pentagon. Brooklyn ass ain't loyal to the Pentagon. Quinn ass ain't loyal. The only ones that was loyal to the Pentagon was Cedric and Chelsea. That's it. Because Cam wasn't even loyal to the Pentagon. He over there with the jocks and shit like that.
He's trying to get Leah's attention.
Mm-hmm.
But Cam doesn't exist in the house. I barely know Rabina exists in the house. I forgot she was even there until last night. Brooklyn doesn't really exist. It's like none of these people exist. They might as well just be furniture at this point.
I was like I don't even understand Leah's purpose. I don't even know why Leah is even there. Mm-hmm. Leah is there for camera time to look good and to get her DMs filled when she gets out of the house. That's all she's looking for.
I said that the first week. Why is she here? She's useless.
Chuck, Cedric did volunteer to go up, and
it like, didn't backfire.
That's Big Brother 101. Pawns go to fuck home. Like you can't be this far and Big Brother 26 talking about I'm going, put myself on the block as a pawn. You know that pawns go home.
But then too, it's kind of like they're getting rid of all the players. So now we just gonna have a bunch of floaters all for the rest of the season. I think the twist is somebody's gonna get thrown in the house, either somebody from a past season.
But I think that I think what happened was the Pentagon was left on that island by themselves. Well, that's all they had. And they didn't, it was too late for them to realize that. Chelsea understood the assignment. Chelsea got the other side to go along with her. They even nominated a person. Great. We'll go along with that. But Cedric, by him upsetting Tucker, that meant that Rabina was going to be on his side. Hell, Leah, Angela, and Mackenzie might as well go along. They ain't aligned with nobody, so hell, that helps their game. Joseph is a fucking floater.
A big one. Well, Mackenzie was go against Cedric anyway because he put her up. So
and y'all alienated T-Core and Chemo by leaving them out
of everything.
And that came back to backfire on y'all ass. And Quinn fucked y'all up because Quinn told them about the fucking Pentagon, and Quinn done fucked up his own game because he made T-Core and Kima feel like we can't fuck you. Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't fuck with you because you kept that from us. And then now they know that there's another alliance that they can now go tell other people, hey, y'all need to be worried. Now online, they're calling T-Core and Chemo to Chemo. That's what they call it.
Not T-Core, but Quinn was in the Pentagon, the thing with Angela. He's in the one with T-Core and Chemo.
And Chemo.
Like, isn't he in another one too?
Wasn't there something, the Andersons or?
Yes, that thing.
It's just been too much.
So if y'all the same people in this multiple alliances with this man, how do y'all trust that he's going to keep his word?
Well, baby, here's T-Core and Chemo played that shit beautifully over the week. I ain't mad at it at all. They were like, now wait a minute. They want us in this collective mess. They already had a fucking alliance. They just looking for numbers. T-Core called that shit out from the beginning. Chemo is just going along to get along. But T-Core saw that shit from the beginning and said, yeah, bruh, they're just looking for our numbers. Mm-hmm. They didn't have us in mind from the beginning. And like I said, had they had T-Core ass in the Pentagon from the beginning, y'all ass probably wouldn't be in this situation. Because you can't trust white people.
Do whatever T-Core wants to do. He has no backbone.
Yeah, Chemo gonna go along to get along because he's scared to get voted out. Mm-hmm. So when T-Core said, yeah, we got to do something about this dog. Yeah, Quinn ain't it. Quinn is the okie doke. Now she started counting up the numbers. She said, all we need is 5. She said, I know we got us two. I know we got Tucker. So that's three. So all we need is two more. And if we get Mackenzie and Leah, because everybody know they only got each other.
Oh, Chuck, their alliance is called Tanks. The Tanks.
Who?
It's Tucker, Rabina, Angela, who now they throwing her in that.
I saw this one today. Hold on. It's one I saw today. Wait, where is it at?
Last night's episode, remember they were all talking.
No,
together.
I know. No, I'm gonna show you the hold on one second. I took a picture of it. Hold on one second. I'm gonna show you. Shit. I saw it online today. And I took a picture of it. I said, I'm gonna bring that on the live. I must have forgotten to upload it. Hold on. Fuck is the damn picture?
But I got secondhand embarrassment for Angela ass begging to be a part of that alliance.
She's a fucking mess. She's a liability. She's a fucking mess. She ain't shit. This
6th Avenue.
I was like, what?
They play too much on 6th Avenue.
Apparently, that's the new alliance. That's the new alliance.
It's too many with the same people.
But how many people we have in the house now? What? 14?
Do we? Is it that many people?
We got, hold on, we got these 6 plus Quinn, Chelsea, Cam, Mackenzie, Leah. That's 5. So that's 11. Who I'm missing? Quinn, Chelsea, Brooklyn, Cam, Mackenzie, Leah. That's 6. So I think it's 12 or 13 people left in the house.
I can't believe it's that many people in the house. Joseph, don't forget Joseph.
Joseph up there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The only people that's not up there is Leah, Mackenzie.
It's 6 people are not up there. Leah, wait. Leah, Mackenzie, Quinn, Chelsea,
Cam. And who's the other person?
Chelsea, Cam.
Who's the other person?
Who am I missing?
Brooklyn,
that's 6.
Okay.
Brooklyn makes 6.
12.
So that's 12. If they got 6,
that's
and Tucker has HOH, they have the numbers.
But
because
it's too much stuff coming out. Like we know too much before the episode.
Well, here's what's going on. I'm gonna tell you who won it. You want to know who won HOH? I'm gonna just ruin it out. If you don't want to know who won HOH, now is the time to get out. Get out now.
I read something that said Tucker won.
Tucker did win HOH. They had the wall.
Yep, I saw that last night.
Before we get to the HOH, when Cedric's name was called to get voted out, the look on his face said it all. Them bitches was floored. They was like, what the fuck? And the person who I looked at first was that bastard Quinn. I said, yeah, bitch. Because he just swore he was the mastermind. Remember, he was going around, yeah, I'm just lying to these people, and they're too stupid to know about it because I'm just so great at this game, and nobody's ever going to figure it out.
But really? You talk to everybody and tell everything.
Like, bitch, you can't hold water. First chance you got, you told somebody you had that stupid power. I would have went to my grave with that.
You told Angela, and then when she did the whole Matt situation, I was like, oh, I think I made a mistake by telling her. You think? You just met her, and you already bearing your soul.
Well, Patty Duke, it was Quinn and Tucker was the last 2 on the wall. And I think Cam, the last 3 was Cam, Quinn, and Tucker. And Cam fell off. And then I think it was Quinn and Tucker left.
Why is Cam here?
Cam is just, I just wish Cam would give us more eye candy. But Cam ain't stupid. Cam said, I can't be around here flexing for y'all because y'all gonna see me as a threat. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Something.
Because Cam just over there thinking about Leah, white ass. And I'd be like, bruh, let that shit go.
Right. She's not even that good looking.
She already said she's a chubby chaser, and so you and all of your muscles ripping ain't gonna do nothing for her, sir. I mean, let it go.
Until you stop going to the gym.
I'm just saying, bruh. You
Joe,
had cute ass Chelsea that really was digging you, and Chelsea, and that was digging you. Whatever.
yeah, I'm sick of Tucker winning every week is like it's becoming predictable at this point.
Well, you got to win the game. If you think it's ridiculous, you got to beat them. You got to beat them. So now what's going on in the house right now? Brooklyn has lost her fucking mind. Let me just give you a news flash. Brooklyn is on this tirade. This hooker is going around the house trying to throw T-Core and Chemo under the bus by telling anybody who will listen, oh, they lied. They told us. Newsflash, Brooklyn, you're telling on yourself when you do that. And you're putting a target on yourself by going around talking to everybody and anybody. But they say Brooklyn is going on a rampage trying to get T-Core and Quinn out the house. And that's stupid as hell, because what the vote for Cedric should teach you is your ass is not in the right, alliance. You are vulnerable. Like, I just don't understand what game these people be playing.
They're not even playing the game this time. It's like it's always, oh, I'm gonna vote based on what everybody else wants to do. Who do you think we should get rid of? Nobody.
Because let me tell you what I would do. You've seen this in former seasons. Even if all of the house want to go one way, somebody will be like, let me just throw the house off and vote the other way, just so everybody can be questioning for the rest of the week who voted the wrong way, just to fuck some shit up.
They're not doing it. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. Everybody's trying to be friends. Can we get rid of all this damn hugging? Like,
oh girl, listen,
hugging.
I want what I wanted Cedric to do, but he ain't gangster like that. I want him to do like some players do when they get sidelined. Bitch, I ain't hugging nobody. I don't even need to pick up my bag. I'm hitting the dough. We look. I'll catch y'all.
What was that one season that they did that they just kind of like basically walked across the table and was like,
right,
don't touch me, don't touch me.
Made a beeline for the door. No, we ain't got nothing to talk about. All right, and went out the door. Didn't even pick up their bag.
When he talk about something, I'ma still come visit all y'all.
No, I'm not visiting none of you whores. Like the hugging and the crying and all of that shit.
It was
the crying get on my nerves.
Of hugging. And then it's like everybody's hugging everybody.
Y'all don't like these people.
We played the game. Now the game is over. Let's all hug. We put up nominations. Now we all got to hug. Somebody gets voted out. Now we got to all hug. I'm like, I've been with y'all every day, 24/7 for weeks now. Why the hell are we hugging?
I'm going to tell you how this is about to go. If I am, I'm gonna tell you who to target this week. Brooklyn, your ass is out. No, if your ass don't win Veto or AI Arena, your ass is gone, Brooklyn. I can promise you that.
Yeah, she's definitely going up.
You are gone. So that's why she run around the house like a chicken with her head cut off. She is gone. She gone. And I think here's what I think gonna happen. I could see him putting Quinn. He's gonna put Quinn up without a doubt. Quinn is going up. Quinn gonna go up. Brooklyn's gonna go up, and maybe Cam. I can see him putting Cam up.
Cam up.
I don't think he trusts Cam like that no more. And he's been saying as much.
Oh, but Cam doesn't even do anything. So I'm like,
but the other part, everybody else helped him. Those are the three that voted against voted for Rabina to go out.
I mean, I guess because they are in this little fake showmance now. So I guess this season ain't giving me nothing. Like, it's not giving me anything.
I'm not gonna say that. What I will say is this: with all of the twists and stuff, the season is giving what it should give. The drama is giving what it should give. These people are not playing the game, but are being forced to play the game.
They're
They're
boring.
being forced, and I like that. Y'all don't want to play the game? Fine, I'll drag yours into the game.
It's just boring, and then the AI thing doesn't add anything when you got boring players. So
No, Chelsea. No, the 3 players that voted Chelsea out was Brooklyn, Cam, and Chelsea. Those are the 3 people who voted out Rubina.
Mhm.
Brooklyn, Cam, and Chelsea. Yeah, those 3.
Yeah.
Because everybody else voted out Cedric. Chemo on there crying and shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm tired of him. Like every little thing makes me cry.
I vote out. I vote to each
I
other.
sadly vote
Cedric.
Cedric. Unfortunately, I vote to evict Cedric.
I sadly vote to. Okay, it's Cedric. Hey, all I want to do is go on and be able to say, "Hey, Julie, girl, Julie, what's going on?" All I want to do is say, "Hey, Julie." I just want to talk to Julie.
I don't need no more hugging. I don't need no more
all this hugging.
shenanigans. I don't need no more crying, and I damn sure don't need no more of them with all these shout outs.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I ain't mad at the shout outs. Give your shout outs because you ain't seen your people in a while. Shout out to my home. What you call it? Say all the same thing every time. Shout out to my dogs back home.
Maybe like shout out to the homies at the crib or whatever. That's Ken.
Oh man, but I want to be. Hey, Julie, girl, Julie. So and so going home. So and so evicted.
But did you see how Julie had to push Cedric off of her though?
Mm-hmm.
He was hugging her way too long, so she had to push him off.
Yeah, because his meat was probably poking out on her. I was the whole time. I'd be like, Cedric, bruh, get that thing in order.
Yeah, them shout outs be killing me. The shout outs, the hallway shenanigans with these stupid dances.
Girl, you say you hate the shout outs more than hugging, child.
I just be ready for all of it.
No, Chuck, I'm with you because they be like, "Oh, you look so good today, Julie," and I'll be looking like, "Girl, what are y'all looking at?" Right. Julie look real regular, like she always do.
Yeah. And that nose job was killing me last night.
Child, you know, Julie got a whole situation. Remember, she was trying to, do all of these surgeries to make herself not look so Asian. Remember, she had the surgery on her eyes years ago. She had surgery on her eyes years ago, and she was, trying to do a lot of stuff to make herself.
Man who got those allegations against them fired,
and still with him, and went as far as to take his say, well, I had only had my maiden name all of this time, but I guess I'll start to use his name. And they have been married for a while.
But then wasn't she gonna quit when they fired him? Wasn't she gonna quit?
Yep, she sure was. And then that's when she took his name. Because I started really side eyeing Julie after that. I was like, Julie.
You stand in solidarity with this man for what reason?
Now, what I want to know is, and I got to go look at Big Brother Twitter to figure this out. I want to know what deals were made on this wall, because the history of the wall is when you have the wall HOH, a whole lot of deals are made. A whole lot of, hey, if you listen, I'm good. Are you good? Because I can stay up here for another 4 hours. So with Quinn and Tucker being the last 2 up, did Tucker and Quinn do like some kind of hey, if you hop off, I got you? I wouldn't have made no deal with Quinn anyway.
This whole season is weird but is it just me or did you notice they keep bringing stuff into the house? Like they showing them getting deliveries now. They showing them getting all these things. It's like, it don't even seem like they're cooking because they brought pans of food in there for them last night. So I'm like, what's really happening?
I think they do that every season. It's just that they're showing it now. Like that's something that happens every season. It's just you don't see it, which leads me to believe that not a lot of stuff is taking place on the feeds that that will help with the drama on the show.
I don't even watch the feeds because every time I've tried to watch it, nothing is happening.
MB Twitter says Tucker said he tried to make a deal with Quinn, but he didn't take it. Oh, good.
That's gonna be good.
Now I was seeing that they said Quinn, when he came out of that head of household, was up and set. Said Mama was livid. Went in a room and was like, didn't want to talk to nobody. Girl, I don't care. You came here thinking you was smarter than everybody. You thought, you was gonna be the smartest one in any room. Honey.
I don't know. This season, they just got boring people this season. I think that's what it is. They have boring people this season, and everybody's friends instead of playing.
Patty Duke said they cut the feeds because I know they had the feeds on the wall, but they cut the feeds when it was Tucker and Quinn left, so that
there's just nobody good this season.
I'm not going. I've heard a couple people say, "Oh, I don't like this season," but I actually like this season. I think that there are some people that I don't think should be like. I don't understand Leah's purpose. They haven't even so much as put her up or made her even try to compete. She's the one who gets on my goddamn Leah and Joseph get on my nerves. They're not even trying at this point.
My first episode watching it, I was like, why is she here? Because she's useless. She does nothing. She does nothing. She's not playing. Mackenzie won last night, but it looked to me like it was a fix. Because
I thought Rabina hit hers down first.
No, what she did was she won and got all the balls off, but then she stood there
instead of going to tap the thing,
waited, and then when she saw Mackenzie doing her, that's when she went and did hers. I was like, but if you finished before her, why are you standing there just like, oh, I'm gonna wait for her and then I'm gonna do it?
Yeah, that because I was like, well, if could Julie called it out, Rabina has all her stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, girl, you won. And next thing you know, Mackenzie is celebrating.
Rabina was going to, but then she stopped. She looked over at Mackenzie, then she saw she did it, and then she let her hit hers first, then she did. I was like, did production tell her not to do it?
Leah did lose the second HOH to Chelsea, but that was one of them easy HOHs where they just sit there and they ask you a question and that was a play HOH. Because even Chelsea was like, child, I was just guessing and I won.
Because Chelsea didn't want it.
Right. She didn't want it. And she was like, child, I just guessed anything and I won. So, and Leah is going to float as much. All of the men in there giving her all of this, attention and stuff. And she's sitting right there like, I'll take it. Because that means y'all ain't going to vote for me. I guess.
I mean, but Chelsea looks better than all the other women in the house.
Quiet as it's kept.
So I don't understand, like, what's up with the fascination with Leah, though.
That's the blonde hair, blue-eyed chick. You know what I'm saying? That
we know
the fuck shit. You know what that's about.
I don't know. And Joseph doesn't do anything either.
But he don't do nothing.
But you think that you strategizing so hard and you got everybody doing what you want them to do.
Okay. I know they have this AI instigator, right? That's supposed to be coming up.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, I think production is doing a great job of introducing shit to throw the house topsy-turvy. Even with a boring cast, production is working overtime to make sure to keep the drama up. So I really want to see what this AI instigator does and how that shakes up the house.
The idea is good, but
are they going to execute it right? Because as long as they don't tell the cast, if they don't tell the cast, then it'll be great.
Because how I think they should do it is they should call people into the diary room and either play something and let them hear it like the person said certain things, certain conversations, stuff like that. But if you're going to tell people, oh, the instigator is now active,
no,
this is going on, that's stupid.
What I'm afraid may happen is I think production may do what they're supposed to do, but one of these stupid asses will tell people. You see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I just feel like they're gonna be like, oh, well, I got called it. I got this new power where I can tell. So if you hear me say such and such, just know that ain't me. And then what's gonna happen? It's gonna start making its rounds around the fucking house, and
Yeah.
there goes that whole situation. So unless production tells them you're not allowed to tell anybody,
Or you won't get any money.
there is gonna have to be a situation like that where they say, yeah, you can't tell nobody. I don't know.
I just don't. I just wonder how they're gonna do it. Like, and I wonder, is it gonna be where they're gonna bring one of these people back into the house? It don't need to be Kenny because he already want to go home. So
But they usually like right before jury,
mm-hmm.
right before jury, they'll usually have that competition where somebody else can come back into one of the players can come back into the house. And they can play, play a little competition and they let that player come back in the house. They usually do stuff like that. So I could see them doing that again. But
I don't see anybody good for jury. I really don't. Like, if Chelsea gets voted out, she would be good for jury. I could see that. If Quinn gets voted out, I could see he would be good for jury because he has feelings about different people. Angela, they're gonna keep her for a while, but then they're gonna end up probably ditching her too. But
like, how many we got left before we get to jury?
You probably got like another
maybe about 3 or 4. We got about 3 or 4 more because jury is what? Jury's gonna end up being what, 6?
Something like that.
And then you got to add the 2 that'll be up there. So you got to get to the final, I think 8 to get to jury. So we still got about 4 or 5 weeks about 4 weeks before we get to jury.
But I don't see any of these people being that good to be a good jury because this whole season has been friendship, friendship, friendship. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want to make a move. So it's like, are we really expecting that much from jury?
What I could see really happening is potentially the whole Pentagon could find themselves out before you get to jury.
I could see that.
Because if they get rid, because really, you got is 12 people now. So you got 4 more weeks until you get to the jury, right? You could get rid of the 4 remaining members of the Pentagon before you get to jury.
Somebody's gonna get upset at somebody else and probably join another alliance. Then they're gonna probably start picking off that alliance probably. And T-Core is gonna be upset because it's gonna be like, oh well, all these people are in it. I thought we were all looking out for each other, and y'all left me out. So she's probably gonna be the one to blow it up.
But T-Core is in the main alliance now.
But
if we're to believe, that picture.
But she's not in the Pentagon.
The Pentagon is going. That shit ain't nothing. That shit got blown up. Pentagon ain't shit. They fighting for their lives right now. That's why Brooklyn around there running around with her like a chicken with her head cut off, trying to scrounge around any vote she can get, not knowing that she's putting herself on the block.
They just do too much talking. I think they're doing too much talking. And Angela, but he's listening at every door, every crack.
Where Angela was laid on that ground, listening to them, and came in there and said, "Please, please,
whatever this is,
I want to be a part."
Yes, I want to be a part. Please let me in. Whatever you're doing, whatever you got going on. Well, I don't know why they didn't just tell her no. Like,
I mean, she didn't have no vote. She was the HOH. She have not one vote. It wouldn't have been nothing she could do.
I don't understand it. It's just like when nobody else is gonna say anything.
But I think it's smart to lie to her and tell her, yeah, sure, because that's a vote that you can get. Because we're not yet down to the point where a 4 or 5 person alliance can get you what you need. You still need more people. So I really feel like the rest of the Pentagon, they are out. They are on the outs.
I
They
didn't
are
know
on the
Joseph
outside looking in.
Joseph and Quinn better not win this, and even Chemo. Like, if I hope neither one of those three win this season. They're not doing nothing.
Well, Chemo is going along with he's getting drugged along with
I call
he-
Chemo you.
Chemo what?
I call him you.
Why?
I don't know. I just do. I just always, when I be in Busy's reviews, I always call him you.
I ain't got nothing to do with Chemo. He ain't shit. He don't play like I play. That bitch ain't shit. Crying and shit. Bitch always crying and carrying on. I don't do that type of shit. The fuck? Shit. Grow some balls. Tell them hoes, yeah, bitch, I voted for you.
Everything. He cries about everything. Like, be assertive. Do something. I can't. I can't deal. When is the other panel going live to talk about this?
They supposed to be live, I want to say, in an hour. I'm about to get off here in just a second, but I think they're supposed to go live at like 7 o'clock to talk about those three.
It's nothing.
He did cry when he voted Cedric out. I would have been Cedric gone. Bye, Cedric. Love you down. Bye.
It's like, you crying for what? You too sensitive to be in this game.
Right. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you act like he was giving you meat or something. Like y'all got a date on the outside. Bro, he don't like you. Like that. That's just like he be doing all of this shit to get Tucker attention. Bro, Tucker is into Rabina. He is not into you, bro. You're not getting none of that meat, Chemo.
God. I hope that he's not trying to get Tucker's attention.
He is. He said it.
I don't see it though. I just don't see it.
I mean, Tucker don't do nothing for me. Now, if Cam's, Cam try to slide around this way, I'll be like, hey.
Talk about this. Cam's is a no for you. But you talking about Cam.
Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he was like, I'd be like, oh, but I still wouldn't be blinded by nothing and let him get me off my game.
Because it's not like you can have sex in the house anyway. You constantly being watched.
That ain't stopped people in the past from having sex. We've had several seasons where people done got it down.
They had. I've never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered, has anybody?
I remember what was the season? Oh my god! I think that was like season maybe 15 or 16, where it was the black girl, light-skinned black girl, and it was the real muscular black guy. They had a showman, and baby, I remember them live feeds one time. They got in that bed. I said, them bitches fucking. I said, oh God, y'all somebody might remember. I can't even remember their name.
I barely remember these people's names.
This was maybe at least 10 years ago. Where was it? I forgot what season that was. But I was like, these bitches are fucking. It was the black guy. He was real muscular. He had like damn near bodybuilder muscles. The black boy, and then it was the light-skinned black girl who she was a thick black girl too. And I remember they was into each. Oh God, I can't remember.
I'm mad Chuck talking about he taking Karen lessons from Angela. Y'all need to be taking y'all Karen.
Why are people forgetting about 750K? That's what I'm saying. Do they still have Big Brother After Dark or pay-per-view? Child.
They need to be taking their Karen lessons from Lisa, because the way she went in that corner and started crying had me rolling.
I told you got two types of Karens. You got angry Karen or victim Karen. And Lisa chose victim Karen. Angela chose angry Karen.
But the way she went in the corner of the storage room
and started and squatted down in that corner and started crying, I was like, girl, you real dramatic right now.
Man, that was that and the Matt thing. That was the two best moments we've had all season.
When Mama came out and started doing the slow clap,
and everybody was clapping right along with her, like, yeah.
They were like, okay, what are we doing? Are we clapping together? Like, what is happening? That shit was so funny when she started doing the slow clap.
I started laughing at it because of Busy, because he posted that thing
Oh my God.
coming down the stairs. So I just thought it was so funny after I saw it. I was
Girl,
like,
when that woman started doing the slow
and Tucker
clap,
was like, what'd you do?
girl. But yeah, I didn't feel bad for Cedric this week. A lot of people, Twitter blew up when Cedric got voted out. Twitter was like, oh my God. I was like,
I mean, I like looking at him, but
he's an attractive young man. That's an attractive young man. He's out there. Listen, he's about to blow a lot of backs out for the day. I mean, they probably got him sequestered right now until they have the competition where you can bring, somebody back in the house before jury. But once he make it out, baby, listen.
The MTV challenge. All these Big Brother people go over there to the MTV challenge. It used to be Real World and Road Rules, but now it's Big Brother people over there.
Yep.
So
I don't really care for the MTV challenge. This shit get on my nerves.
I haven't watched it in years.
Like it get on my nerves. Angela Trump, those white woman, didn't she? Listen, what's your predictions for moving forward, sir?
Nothing, because they ain't giving me nothing to go off of. The only thing they're gonna do is they're gonna probably try to make Joseph be more of he was playing the game so strong this whole time from behind the scenes. We might get some more T-Core. She might finally start to speak up and do something. Chemo gonna still be crying, but they're gonna have sympathy for him. And Tucker is gonna basically be the beast until they finally decide we need to get him out. That's it. Cam, but he just start clocking in.
Well, I think Cam's going to be forced to play the game this week. Cam, I'm sorry, bro. You've been floating along, trying to stay quiet, trying to, stay under the radar, bruh. It's happening. You're gonna have to activate this week, and I think you saw that by the fact that he got third place in the wall. You could tell what he got shown is, oh shit, him, Chelsea, and Brooklyn learn, and Quinn learn real fast. Oh shit, our asses ain't safe like we thought we was.
Yeah.
And now we already know Quinn thinks he's a mastermind. He's gonna be doing all kinds of shit once he gets over his anger. Brooklyn's already doing too much, but I think Cam's is going to try to show that he can win challenges. I think he's going to have to activate because from what they've shown us, at least, he hasn't tried to play the social game. He hasn't tried to play the game where you make all of these, friends, deals and alliance. He hasn't tried to do that. So his only way to keep himself, safe is to try to win. And Tucker has pretty much shown you, bro, you can't beat me.
In every competition. So it's going to be those two that's going to go against each other, pretty much.
So I could see Tucker saying, listen, I don't want the veto. I don't want the AI arena twice. I'm going to bet on myself and put up the three people that I want. And that's probably I could see it being Quinn, Brooklyn, and Cam.
Yeah.
And if Tucker wins the veto, he's going to leave that shit like that.
Yeah.
He's going to leave it just like that. And what we've learned is you can't bank on the AI arena.
Because you don't know what you're going to get.
You don't know what you're going to get. So if you don't win that veto and you got the three of them up there, I think Quinn Ass is gone. If Quinn Ass stays up there on the block, Quinn Ass is gone. Quinn or Brooklyn.
But Brooklyn isn't even a challenge. So
Brooklyn is showing her hand. Brooklyn is,
she's emotional, but she's
right.
Not.
And so, because remember when Kenny was leaving, he kept saying, y'all need to watch out for Brooklyn. That's the person y'all need to watch out for. because I think if Quinn stays on the block, Quinn is going home. He done made too many enemies, and he don't even know it.
with
If
everybody.
he finds his way off the block, Brooklyn is going home. It's one of those two going home.
Yeah, he's made an enemy out of everybody at this point. So
they got the kiddies on the live feeds. Yeah, they doing nominations. So we should be able to know what nominations are real fast. Tucker wants Brooklyn to go, but Tucker has proven that he might say one thing and do another, because remember, he made them think he was going to take himself. He was not going to use the veto last week. And he said, this week, and he was like, oh yeah, I think I did. Come to find out, he used the veto on himself.
This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be weird because you don't really have anybody that's like, oh, I just really want this person to go home other than Quinn.
Now, Soldier Field, let me ask you this. Do you mind coming up? If you mind clicking the link and coming up to explain that. I thought that was a good move. I thought that was a great move by T-Core and Chemo.
Well, probably not for them. It probably wasn't a good move for them long term.
Why not? Because think about it. T-Core and Chemo did not have anybody.
They still don't.
Quinn was not aligned with them. They weren't in the fucking Pentagon. The Pentagon showed them when Quinn told them, oh yeah, we already had an alliance. We just needed y'all over. That showed them, yeah, y'all not here for us. Y'all just want our votes. They didn't have anybody.
Alliance with the both of them. Quinn is in a separate alliance with those two.
But when Quinn admitted to being in another alliance, they knew Quinn's loyalty was not with them. Quinn ain't loyal to nobody, and T-Core called that shit out. Yeah, he ain't loyal to us. He don't care.
I would love for him to come up though and talk about it. He said
in a house where all you can do is communicate. How do they not be on the same page? I'm talking T-Core, Chemo, and Quinn.
Because you got people making side deals and
right, because Quinn had 35 alliances, 35, and thinking he's outsmarting everybody. You had two separate games. You had, and they both were stupid. You had Quinn making way too many alliances, thinking, oh, I got this. And then you had Cedric only relying on that one alliance and overplaying his hand with that one alliance. It was like,
man, he was trying to be friends with everybody and trying to be the nice guy. Because remember, he was always there when Angela needed somebody to give these damn hugs or him and Tucker were friends up until that whole thing happened. Then he had
that's why everybody around here crying when he gone. Okay, he gone. Okay.
They didn't even stand there and watch his thing turn gray. If you notice that, they didn't really do a big thing about his picture turning gray this week.
I think because at that point, all bets were off. Motherfuckers knew lines in the sands were drawn. They were so shocked. The Pentagon was shocked they ass off. They were like, oh.
Yes, Montrez, it's supposed to be on Sunday.
Yeah, the walk competition will be on Sunday. That's the HOH competition.
This is gonna be a disaster.
I see strategy going on this way with the AI instigator. If they play that shit right, I think that could really turn the house upside down.
If they do it
right, where they make it where they can't tell anybody. If they tell a person, listen, you got this, and you are not allowed to tell anybody that you have this power.
But what they should have done was they should have done the AI on its own. It shouldn't have been, we're going to pull one of y'all to do this. It should have been, we have your voices. We're going to sync the audio. We're going to start releasing this stuff. And then that's it. That way you can't say anything really other than, I didn't say that. It's no, oh, you were missing for this amount of time. Oh, you were in this room for long. You wouldn't know.
And you can always have, you don't know who to trust at that point because you have plausible deniability. You could be like, yeah, I said that, or no, that's not what I said. And who's going to be able to check?
Right. And I was with y'all all this time. So how could I have said that? It's like, it would have been so much better if they would have just used their voices and not the actual person.
I swear, if they let Leah's ass float to the goddamn jury, oh dear God.
She need to be the
Oh
next.
God! Like if they let her ass float to this motherfucking jury house, god damn it.
She needs to be the next one out because she's not doing anything.
They're
And
not
I'm
gonna vote out.
why none of y'all ain't come to play. Like you really would stay in this house all summer to not play the game.
Mama came out there to get her a tan, be on television, and like Soldier Field says, she came there to sell underwear and make us hate the word like.
Well, so she's getting a tan from studio lights. That's what you came to do? Sit under studio lights all day getting a tan?
Listen, phenomenal Scorpio said I'd never see Juliet go to a hug like she did. Cedric is out there giving people the meat.
Well,
I
she
told y'all.
didn't
Cedric
hang
had
on to the hug.
bulges
That
and
was
shit
him.
going on all over the place.
But she didn't hang on to the hug. That was him. She was trying to get off and trying to push him off, and then so she wasn't holding on to it.
Cedric around here giving people the meat. I told you I was watching. I said, "Oh, Cedric, what's that down there, bruh?"
Because I saw that video you was talking about with Cam in the beginning. I was like, I don't see anything. So
Child, I'm a meat watcher. I know what to look for. We did a whole class over here on gray sweatpants and how to tell if it's all ball or actual meat. We had a whole whiteboard and stuff where I drew diagrams. Ask Patty Duke. Patty Duke been here for a long time. Patty Duke could tell you. I done had a whole class where I, drew a diagram on how to really look. We had visual examples where we would, have a little quiz and I would show, okay, here's a picture of someone with gray sweatpants. Is this meat or is it not? We had a whole class over here. It's still up.
We gonna get you something to do.
It was very educational.
We gonna get you something else to do.
I need to go back and find, because I know that live was way back in 2019. Yeah, that's from 2019 at least. That live.
We gonna get you something else to do.
Child, give me something else. Listen, it was very educational. Everybody left that live and was like, I'm glad I was here today. Look at Patty Duke. Patty Duke will tell you, I did do that class. I'm trying to tell you. Patty Duke was here back then.
You know who I ain't seen today? Ravine. I ain't seen her all day today.
She'll be in the lot. But I don't know if she watches Big Brother. So Cedric was my favorite.
Over there at Busy's, so she'll be all right.
Cedric was my favorite pick to win. Tucker is great TV, but I don't see anyone competing with him, and that's why Cedric should have been kept. Bring on the Penn State linebacker camp. Well, no, Cedric messed himself up. I wanted Cedric to stay. Cedric was some good eye candy.
I wanted Cedric to stay too. He was like somebody worth keeping in the house.
Yeah, he was some good eye candy, but
not anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
It should be illegal to wear gray sweatpants and ain't got no peen.
Well, that's true.
But how many people walk around doing that?
That's true. That's why I don't wear gray sweatpants, because my 1.75 is not going to show nothing in these gray sweatpants.
That's not what I heard, so don't even try that.
Who you heard stuff from?
Offline. I had to tell you because I don't think you were around. So I have to fill you in. It was it last week or earlier this week? I'll fill you in.
Tucker is made for the challenge. Yeah, I think Tucker will be good. I think after this, Tucker go right over there to MTV and thrive and make him some money.
He's definitely gonna be one of those people. He'll probably end up being the new CT.
Just like CT. Yep.
I could see that.
I can see Tucker going on Traders too.
Do they have anybody from Big Brother on that show?
They have people from Big Brother on Traders.
Remember
Janelle was on there?
Season 1?
Huh?
Is it worth going back to watch season 1?
Yes. Both seasons have been good. Season 1 was good. Season 2 was even better.
I have to go watch it then. To watch.
Traders is good. Traders is good. It's good.
Didn't review it. I would have probably checked it out had you reviewed it.
We did a panel. We were doing a panel on Traders. It was over on Kiss My Cheeks channel. I need to do more reviews. I've fallen off on reviews.
Well, that's because
it takes a lot of energy to do reviews. It really does.
That's because you always busy doing something else that don't involve.
Well, yeah. Well, because the best shows that I do for reviews are dramas, like hour-long dramas,
Mhm.
and those kind of reviews is like a 5-hour process. Like I'll have to watch the show
Mhm.
just to watch it, then watch it again to take
Take notes.
notes. Then I might sometimes watch it a third time to make sure I miss nothing.
Mhm.
And then I have to tape the review, and then I gotta edit the review, and then that's an upload process. And sometimes the upload process, if YouTube is acting crazy, can take 2 or 3 hours.
Ugh,
It's just
Cody.
crazy.
Ugh.
And some of my best reviews are the longer ones, like the David Makes a Man, Lovecraft Country,
Mhm.
P Valley, Greenleaf, like those type shows usually are the ones that Blood and Water. And it takes a lot where you got to literally be writing a lot of I have like 12 pages of notes. 12 to 15 pages of notes on a show like that. And based on, because if you miss any one thing, it could
Mhm.
be important to something later on in the plot. So you really have to analyze so much. I've had reviews that are longer than the show itself.
Yeah, but that's most people's because y'all bring more out of it than what was really there. But I don't know, like
Um,
you should, I don't know, you should think about it. Or why don't you do what some people do and just double up? So that way you maybe do 2 episodes together instead
I've
of
thought about it. It's just that my life be so busy. My problem is having the time to say, okay, I got these 3-4 hours that I can spend doing this one review. Well, I just may not have it. That's my biggest issue, because I wanted to do Interview with the Vampire season 2, but like my life just got away from me. I just never had 3 hours on any given day to say I'm just going to dedicate that to that, or I was either not going to be able to go live,
Mhm.
or something was going to sacrifice, and some things just couldn't. So
Mhm.
is Traders, what is Traders about? Is it worth watching? Traders is a show about who done it. It's like a who done it show. So what happens is the
reality
um
stars.
you have the house guests, and then you have 3 people that are traders. And they're not called house guests, they're called traders. And the people that are not traders are called I forgot what they're called. My brain just went blank. Somebody will correct me in the chat. But they only choose a small number of traders. It's like 3, and they decide each week who they're going to
Oh,
eliminate from the show, or evict from the castle. In addition to that, they have a round table each week where they vote somebody out. So you get 2 people each week that get kicked out. The first person is voted out by everybody. And then when they have this round table and they talk it out, they say, well, I think you're a traitor, because when they try to vote out the traitor, I think you're a traitor because you did such and such. Well, bitch, I think you won because you did such, and they go back and forth. It'd be real good. Like this season was real good with Phaedra and them and Janelle and them. Oh, it was real good season 2.
I'm gonna start watching season 1 this weekend.
And then so what happens is they'll vote out somebody who they think they're a traitor, and then that when they vote them out, they have to reveal whether they were a traitor or damn, what's the fuck, my brain just went blank. It's traitors and fuck.
non-gender conformance.
No. Oh man, I can't. My brain just went blank. I can't think. My brain is completely blank. And you would have thought I was drinking tonight. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have me a drink. I got to go over and start producing Silly Saturday. That's like a 6-hour process, but I need to start producing that. I already did the palate cleanses. That take the longest amount of time. So,
Why?
and then
Because you
the
just
second
gotta
longest.
find just random pictures. You ain't got enough. On your
Faithfuls, thank you. Outspoken Divas. It's the faithfuls and the traitors. Thank you.
Don't you have
So
to change the subject so you ain't got enough on your phone you could just use?
No. You gotta have brand new, and you gotta have a lot. But I get a lot of stuff on my Instagram anyway, so it's easy to find. They're easy. The women be the hard ones to find. The men is real easy to find. All I gotta do is open up the search bar on my Watch this. If I open up the search bar on my Instagram, right? I'm gonna show you right now. Watch. Okay, I'm going on Instagram, right? I'm gonna press search. That's what comes up on the search on my Instagram. Okay.
Do we know what your algorithm is like?
Right. It just started putting women because I started trying to find women for the palate cleanses, but it used to be no women at all. Men, and that's my search on fucking Instagram. So the men are easy to find. That shit, I just press search, bam, hundreds of them.
I'm boring on social media because.
So we used to have sexy Sundays on this show where we would show one week we would have Instagram, the other week we would have Twitter, and we would just look at thirst traps, and I would give them, okay, go to this page, and we would sit down, we would rate them. And then when we would go on Twitter, we would rate like the meat pictures on somebody's profile. We would look at profiles on Freak Twitter. We used to have it every Sunday, sexy Sundays. They're on private now. Well, they're not on private, they're on members only.
At this point, Twitter ain't nothing but porn. At this point,
it's been that way for a while now. Ever since Tumblr went down, Twitter turned into that.
And it's not. Some of it ain't even good. So
we need Mama Fee, Angela, Evil Dick, and Devon together. Listen,
yeah, Devon,
two players on Big Brother ever. Devon, definitely. Devon is in my Mount Rushmore because I love Devon.
I know.
Evil Dick will always, as much as people couldn't stand Evil Dick is easily one of the greatest players in the history of Big Brother. Because you just knew his ass was going to get voted out because nobody couldn't stand his ass. And his ass made it all the way. Janelle was a great player. Who else? Oh God, the guy who won season 2.
See, I didn't start watching that.
Oh shit. Of Big Brother, the guy who won season 2 of Big. God, I can't think of his name. Hey D, what's going on?
I know you love me.
We're talking about Davon off of
Big Brother.
Dr. Will. Thank you, Soldier Field. Dr. Will is one of the great players too. We talk about Davon off of Big Brother. Not Devon. Excuse me. Lord.
You see how
Jesus. We still love you though, and all of that chocolatey goodness over there.
Oh, you ain't tell people the truth? You ain't tell people the truth yet?
Truth about what?
We'll chat.
I don't even know what you're talking about, sir.
We'll chat.
Yeah. Davon. Ooh. Nobody told me what was the name of the 2 people that fucked. But it's been a lot of people that done fucked on Big Brother. But I remember that black couple. It was the black girl. She was light skinned and thick. And then there was the black guy. He was real muscular. This was like season 15, I think. I think it was like season 14 or 15.
I don't remember who they were.
God, I can't remember their name. Damn it. Whatever. And I liked them. They was real cute together. Real cute together. They made it far too. I think they made it to jury. No, not Swaggy C and Bailey. This is before Swaggy C. This is before them.
That name
be like season 14.
I remember some of these people. Brendan and Rachel used to get on my damn nerves.
Wait. Now y'all gonna make me look this up.
Jared and Blue. I don't remember.
Now y'all gonna make me want to remember. Shit, I can't remember these people's names, but I know it wasn't Swaggy C. Because I remember his season. Damn it,
David and Amanda.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that his name was David.
Season 15 is Amanda and McCrae, whoever that was. I didn't watch that season. Must be.
I think his name was that. That sounds like no, it wasn't them. That's not.
I know Cody and Jessica did. I wouldn't be surprised. Bailey and Swaggy C, they said.
No, not Bailey and Swaggy C.
Tommy
No,
and
no, 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 no.
April, Jesse and Lydia, Brendan and Rachel, of course, Jeremy and Caitlin, Amanda and McCray, Austin and Liz, Cody and Jessica, Matt and Raven,
I gotta see these people
Jackson and Holly was 21, and Jack and Annalise
because it was two black people. It was the black girl and the black guy. God, the black guy was real swole too. He was real swole. I thought his name was David. Let me look. Wait. Black show mances. Hold on.
I don't even be remembering some of these. Oh my God, Matt. He has sex with somebody in the house. He looked good. Matt. The one I used to always eat cereal all the time. I forgot to see. He was on that season with the racist guy, Cody and Jessica. But I don't remember. I didn't know he had sex with that girl.
Child, this showing me stuff from season like 25 and 24. This is going way back. This is going back to like season 14 or somewhere around there. Like I know this is going back at least 10 years. I know it is.
But yeah, Bailey and Swaggy C, this I think they had a baby together.
But I thought Swaggy C was with that white girl.
That ain't what I'm seeing.
Hold on.
They just had baby number 2.
Bailey and Swaggy. I know it's not Swaggy C because this was before Swaggy C. Yeah, this is before them. This is not Bailey and Swaggy. No, this is before them because the girl was lighter than her and she was thicker. So she was thicker than Bailey, and that guy is not that guy's too small to be the guy who I'm talking about.
I don't know who Austin and Liz is. I know it ain't Brendan and Rachel because I know what they look like.
They white.
Right.
Oh, that season got on my nerve. Brendan. Oh my God.
Nobody comes between me and my man.
Oh my God. She got on my nerves. Her whole voice just got on my last good nerve. My
and
last.
Then they went on that other one. Show, the Great Race or whatever.
Amazing Race.
Yeah, that. They was on there together too, arguing.
Gosh, she got on my nerves. Oh, that woman got on my nerves. God damn it. But they're not gonna. Oh shit. I can't remember who these people are. It's gonna come to me.
It ain't Amanda and McCray because I seen what they look like. I don't know who Austin and Liz is.
Anyway, but that don't sound like it's it. No, that don't. Those names don't ring a bell. But anyway, we about to get up off of here. Shit. Anything you have to say before we get out of here?
I know I'm gonna see you over there at the other channel.
I might be in the clouds, but I probably won't be in the chat because I'm going to be doing some production for tomorrow.
Well, you know I'm gonna harass you anyway.
Well, go ahead. I won't drop down because I'm going to be in production for tomorrow. What part of that don't you understand? We have production.
You better make it something good too.
So, Silly Saturday is always good. Always.
No, that's not crazy, man.
Candace and Howard. Yes, that is who I'm talking about. Candace and Howard. Yes, that is exact. Thank you, Green Girl. I knew somebody was going. It was that as soon as you said that, I remember Candace and Howard.
Oh yeah, they weren't even on the list.
From Big Brother. They got. I remember they had. And I remember it was a. I remember. Yes, that is them. Oh my God, I remember. It was them two. Yep. Because he was real swole. And they used to be, listen, I remember one time I said, I was watching a live feed. I said, oh, they in the bed. And the lights was off, but you know, they kind of have like
Yeah, that little black
the night lights where you could kind of see.
the night
And
vision.
baby, I saw movement in that bed. Baby, y'all can tell me they weren't doing that. Baby, they was in that bed and there was movement. I said, bitch. I wasn't mad at it because Howard was
My
real
thing is,
fine too.
how does that feel when you in that house and you got people who just
They was in the room by themselves. It was nobody in the room. It was just them in that room. And he went and got in that bed with her. I said, oh.
but then the walls are thin, so everybody can hear everything you do.
You can't hear nothing, not if we ain't saying nothing.
You got the cameras,
And they
Then you got that
never
thing.
showed that. They never showed it on the show. But baby, listen, I remember
you
that
got
vividly.
thing on the speaker.
Candace and Howard. Thank you so much, Green Girl. It was Big Brother. I said it was like 14 or 15. I couldn't remember exactly which one. It was Candace and Howard. They had a whole showmance. And I remember because at first they didn't really feature each other like that, but like halfway through the season, they got it, baby. They was a real thing.
I mean, yeah.
And them white girls wanted Howard and Candace was together. Them white girls wanted them somehow. He was walking around half naked all the time with all his muscles and shit. And he went over there to Candace and said, girl, I can handle you. I'm like, oh.
Go get your production done, sir.
Right, Soldier Field. They used to show that kind of stuff back in the day. Them live feeds used to just be going.
They're too clean now.
Going. Anyway, y'all, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We have an awesome time here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I thank you all so much for being here. That is all I got for y'all. We'll be back tomorrow at noon for Silly Saturday. And that's all I got. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Bye y'all. Love y'all.